Hey, it's your boy Bobby B. Here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is, how does Tariq get truth back? Does Tariq get club truth back? When it comes down to it, the clip we see in Power Book 2 Ghost, final season's trailer or teaser, is Tariq standing at the top of Club Truth looking down, much like his father used to do. Tariq looks back, but we don't know why he's looking back for, or he's just watching the people around him. When it comes down to it, I've talked about Tariq getting Club Truth back a long time ago. It was a big money maker for the family, not bigger than the business. But at the same time, it was a big money maker and a legitimate money maker for him and his family. And when it comes down to it, Tariq did not want anything to do with the club whatsoever. He promised, and his mom promised the club to Stern once Tariq graduates and gets his inheritance. And Stern pushed for Tariq to get pushed into Steinsville. So when it comes down to it, how will he get this club back? Well, apparently he has to get into his inheritance somehow. Somehow during the final season, maybe he's completed enough credits to be able to finally get his inheritance and leave college. Because we thought he was not even going back to college. With some of the clips we've been getting in pictures, he and Braden are still on college. They're still in college with their book bags going to school. So when it comes down to it, how does he get Club Truth? Well, there's a lot of ideas that can happen. Maybe Stern has some pull where he can push for Tariq to get his inheritance sooner, or like I said, Tariq got enough credits to be able to get enough with that GPA so he can get his inheritance. And so with that being said, him standing at the top of Club Truth could also mean something else. Maybe they did sell the club to Stern, or maybe whenever he lost his inheritance apparently in the Ponzi scheme, Stern bought it and said, why don't you run it? That could be the case as well. So when it comes down to it, if Tariq is running Club Truth in the final season, what's going to happen? Or is it a situation where it's like, I ain't got no choice, can't go back to school, and I might as well run this club for Stern? So when it comes down to it, my whole guess is basically that it might be a situation with them, because remember, he put his inheritance in that Ponzi scheme. And so that kind of threw the inheritance storyline out of the window, because that was the main theme of the show. But remember, he put it in the Ponzi scheme too, and now they're trying to get the money back, but we'll see how all that play out. All I know is when it comes down to it is that Tariq is in Club Truth, and we don't know what's going to be going on with that. Is it going to be an atmosphere similar to what it was that his father was around? Is he going to find a way to get most of the college students to come to Club Truth? Is it going to be a situation where he ends up with the club at the very end of the storyline, only for someone that he didn't thought would betray him to come up behind him unexpectedly to betray him in the very end? Because the scene pretty much mirrors a ghost standing at the top of Truth, looking back, only for the person to turn out to be Tariq that shows up at the very top of the club with him. Now, I'm not sure if he's in the club alone or not, because in that one piece, people can be there, or people can be at the floor while he's busy looking over everything. Or maybe it's a situation where he's meeting up with someone and he told them to meet him at Club Truth because he still has access to it. Because remember, he does have keys to the club. So when it comes down to it, him being in Club Truth could mean many things. It doesn't mean the club's back up. It doesn't mean anything of that nature. And heck, he could be waiting on his father to show up to be right there at the very end, to appear in front of him right at Club Truth. Well, we're going to see how this one plays out, because as we all know, a lot of stuff went down in Club Truth. A whole lot of stuff went down in Club Truth. There's been people, talking with each other. There's been shootouts in Club Truth. There's people that have died in Club Truth, even on the first episode. So when it comes down to it, to bring that club back into the series at the very last season means a lot. And it could be a situation where Tariq ends up running the club while maybe his dad is pretty much telling him, you hold the club down, I'm going to be over here doing this government thing. That'll be another perfect ending. But we'll see how that one plays out. I just want to say to all of you, this your boy Bobby B's here. Just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down, and whoa.